You can get tickets tonight by going to the next game. We have Bucks ticket representatives all around the arena. Just look for a real photo. The National Basketball Association and the Milwaukee Bucks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. Either warrants to a range of any disruptive behaviors such as fighting throwing objects, using the proper language measures, entering the corner interrupting play. Spectators engaged in this behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Thank you, and enjoy the game. Any Bucks fans? For basketball action, learn about available tickets for upcoming games.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Bucks, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course there are the Hornets. They're a ways down in the standings. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. The perimeter tandem, Sexton and Miller. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bucks, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Cole Anthony out there with MP, and it's Sims in at the 5, down low. And with this being the second game in the NBA Cup group stage, this is a pivotal contest for each of these teams.
Yeah, in this group format, Game 2 carries enormous weight. So this is far more than just your normal regular season contest. This has more of a playoff feel.
Now here's Sexton. Miller outside. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Ball against Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. And Ball gets it to go.
This is where the size of LaMelo pays off, folks. 6'7" and ready to finish.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to MP. The 3 ball. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
Outside Sexton. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
And last season, the Hornets with the second most games missed to injury.
Always tough to overcome significant injuries, especially if it's a rebuilding team. And the other part of that, BA, is it's complicating their ability to evaluate the talent that they do have. All of that requires help. You hope that's on the horizon.
Now here's Ball. Coming off a 12-point game. And stolen by Anthony. To the paint. Here's Sims. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. MP, that was good. MP's got 8. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ball passes to Sexton. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Kuzma outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Sexton. Now here's Miller. Here's Diabate. Outside Sexton. With the teardrop. And he lays it in.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Hornets trail by 7. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter, boy. You better be there to contest.
Here's money. Sexton grabs the board. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a...
And so in the game for the Hornets. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knippel.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Yet to see a basket.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Hornets leading by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
Well, LaMelo, ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
MP outside. From deep. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist with that last one. Bridges outside. Back to ball. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. The Bucks trail by 6. Here's MP. Here's Porter. Shoots over ball. Nails the baby hook. Porter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Ball passes to Bridges. Now here's Miller. Covered by MP. MP right through him.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Up top, Miller, covered by MP. Pass to Knippel from downtown. Charlotte again missing. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Money. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Miller outside. Back to ball. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. Anthony comes in for Porter Jr. Here's Diabate. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the middle. Here's MP, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. Anthony against ball. There's the triple. No good. MP getting it done for Milwaukee. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
The Hornets, 36.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, they're one of the teams we'd hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
The way they've melded together as a team, it's been impressive. Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, and multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. MP is out there with Cole Anthony, and it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Out to the right wing. Ball against Anthony. And he dunks it down.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's the pick. Down low. Stolen by Miller. Over to the left wing. Here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
There is such a length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller.
And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Colin Sexton. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee. MP shooting 1.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Now here's Ball. 10 points for him. Sexton finds Ball. From the wing. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
The 3, Sexton. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And with the new two-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Knippel's checked in for Charlotte. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. The Bucks, number 1.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. To the inside. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Colin Sexton.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Milwaukee on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Oh, Brandon Miller showing off his range right there.
Anthony, the pass to MP. Kuzma outside. Back to MP. There's the 3. MP buries the triple.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to Diabate. And here's Miller. 7 points in the game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Miller's got 9 points.
There is a wiry strength to Brandon Miller. Powers right through the contact.
Money. Miller pulls it in. Hornets trail by 10. Now Bridges. Back to Miller. It's stolen by MP. MP makes his move. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Pass to Miller. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
MP, the pass to Kuzma. For 3, Anthony nails it from beyond the arc. Anthony's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Sexton looking around. Miller outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been... Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Trent. MP's checked in for Porter Jr. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. On the court for Charlotte, Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. Ball is out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Diabate in at the center position. There's Ball with a 3. He drops it from range. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 11. From deep. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. MP gets the corner bucket.
All night, he just won't let up.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Bridges. He launches. No good. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Kuzma.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Outside Bridges. Here's Diabate. Now Ball. Anthony pulls it down.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Outside Miller. Here's Bridges. Outside Sexton. Shoots from 14. Ooh, it misses. Now the Bucks with it. They're on a 16-7 run.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bucks.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for money.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practice suit today. That's how good it was.
MP up top. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Sims. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Money with the bucket. Money's got 48.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Oh, it's stolen. The 3 is up. Can't get it to fall. So this one belongs to the Bucks. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
30-plus points usually means you had a good night. Wins do, too. This is your job, MP, and it's hard work, but does it feel like hard work on nights like tonight?
It's like most jobs. The work itself, up and down. It's the people. If you're lucky, you make it somewhere you want to be instead of somewhere you have to. I'm lucky to have teammates and coaches who feel more like family than a coworker. So even when the work is hard, I take a lot of pleasure.
Great, thanks, MP.
Hey, you're welcome.
Brian, back to you.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.